Hello everyone, Ashley here. Welcome to Ashley Talks Movies, and welcome to my review of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Directed by Ryan Coogler, the film follows the people of Wakanda who fight to protect their home from intervening powers as they mourn the death of King T'Challa. Before I get into the review, a few things. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Also hit that notification button so you don't miss any of the videos that I'm posting. Okay, time for the review. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is a fantastic film, and I think the best way to describe this film is to call it emotional and powerful. Those are the two words that come to mind when I think of this film. And this film is definitely more serious than the first film, 2018's Black Panther. And that makes sense. So much has happened to these characters since then. And in this movie, they are dealing with so much loss and grief. And really what this movie is about is how those characters deal with loss and grief. Wakanda Forever is a beautiful film, visually stunning. There's so many different places and settings in this film, and each of them look so lush and vibrant. That's definitely the case with Wakanda, which we've visited before in the first Black Panther movie, as well as other MCU movies, but also with the new place that's introduced in this film, Tenoch, the underwater kingdom ruled by Namor. And those underwater scenes looked so gorgeous. I loved the colors. I loved how fluid everything looked. I mean, definitely just amazing visuals. The CGI is so much better in this film, particularly when you're talking about some of the underwater scenes. The costumes look so great in this movie, especially in the first part of the movie when they're doing the ceremony for King T'Challa. The outfits, the costumes that all the actors are wearing are just gorgeous. They're just beautiful. And you can tell that they were inspired by, real African attire from different parts of Africa, because they definitely looked very authentic. And even the costume design for the people of Talokan, the underwater kingdom, just amazing details throughout, and they just look fantastic. Now, there's so many great performances in this film. It has an amazing cast, and honestly, I feel like the performances are one of the strongest parts of this movie. You have Letitia Wright, who brings so much emotion to the role of Shuri, especially here, and she's able to bring so much more depth to this character than she did previously, and she does an amazing job with that shift in the character. But honestly, the real standout for me was Angela Bassett. She is such an amazing actress, and she brought so much emotion and power to her performance. Her character was definitely given more to do here, and there were so many more layers to her character. But, Angela Bassett, being such a skilled actress, was definitely up for the task. And every scene that she was in, she brought this electrifying presence. Honestly, she was just on a whole nother level in this film. Now, where the film does struggle is with its story. There's way too many things going on. The plot is overstuffed. And unfortunately, characters are shortchanged and some of the story elements don't fully connect. And you can see how that could happen. I imagine that there was a lot of pressure coming into this film. The typical pressures of dealing with a sequel, right, after a very successful first film and you're building this franchise, but also with how to handle the death of Chadwick Boseman. I imagine that there was a lot of trying to figure out what approach to take to the story and keep that in mind while also doing all these other things. We've got to introduce this character. We've got to add this backstory. We've got to bring this character back. We have to follow up with this. We have to set this up. And so it just felt like so many things were crammed into the story that's where the film suffered the most. But I will say this film does an amazing job of paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman. His presence and King T'Challa's presence is very much felt in this film, and I think it was handled in the best possible way that it could be. Despite the issues with the story, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is a fantastic film, amazing film. Ryan Coogler and cast and crew did an amazing job with this. They created something really powerful and moving, and it is, I would say, probably one of the best films in Phase 4 of the MCU. And I think it was a fitting way to wrap up Phase 4 of the MCU, and also a fitting way to handle the loss of Chadwick Boseman and how to handle, moving forward with the Black Panther character. So that's my review of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. If you had a chance to watch the film and you want to share your thoughts, you can do so in the comment section below. While you're here, like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this.